Welcome, everyone, to the very last episode of 2024. What a year it's been. We got plenty of chat today about our favorite moments of the year, maybe some of our not favorite moments as well. But as usual, I'm joined today by Jayzinho.
How's it going, guys? I'm back in my famous Italy Versace shirt.
It's peeling.
That's how most of you guys remember me.
That was some say that was the shirt of 2024. We got a special guest today, Chofi.
What's good?
Chofi, what's that shirt you got, man? You got some drip there?
Some Arcane, Forge FC, Malik's new brand.
Shout out Arcane. And then we also got the boys behind the cam.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster Quinto and San Fran Spog.
Yep.
Two boys here that usually don't get along are being forced to sit beside each other today to make sure we end off the year on a strong note.
Yeah, peacefully, you know.
Very peaceful.
Else.
You know, no Barca this weekend, so there's not going to be any kind of Barca chat.
Vamos.
There might still be Barca chat, realistically, right? But there'll be no beef today. This will be a beef-free episode. Understand, gents?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm laying down the law now because I know how spicy things can get between the Cookie Monster and San Fran Spog. So I'm laying down the law now. No beef today.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
No promises.
Milk and cookies over here.
Milk and
You
cookies
can't
can
see it. Show the cookie quick.
I showed the cookie.
There you go. Well, with that being said, gents, end of 2024, we got a lot to chat about. I want to hear, straight off the bat, your favorite moment 2024.
Oh.
Favorite football moment of 2024.
I'm gonna go last.
I'm gonna go second last.
I'll go first then. I'll go first. I think it's fairly simple, fairly easy for me. First one that came to my mind was seeing man like Lamine Yamal posing with the Euros and the player of the tournament. Oh no, player of the game. I think it was
Young player of the
young
tournament.
player of the tournament. That's what it was. The picture of him holding those two trophies. Man, him winning that trophy and what he did for that team. Yes, Rodri won the player of the tournament, but Lamine at his young age was so impactful on that team that the first goal that comes to my mind for that Euros was when he dummied Rabiot and put it top bins.
Not hard.
That was that really cemented his, like he's here type of moment. And yeah, man, Lamine Yamal, great things are coming for 2025. We need you back and healthy more than ever, Barcelona, because we can't do it without you. Facts.
Okay, this guy's just rambling on about Barca now.
It's true.
Yapping, bro.
I love you.
Not. It sounds like it's Chofinator or the Jimmy.
What, you don't have yours?
I said I'm going second last.
Oh, okay. You have yours, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
For me, it has to be when the GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo broke the record for most goals scored in history.
Shut up.
It's got to be it.
Wow.
Are you capping?
No.
That's it?
Damn.
Straight facts.
I wasn't ready for that one, to be honest.
I
That
didn't
caught
expect
me off
that.
guard, yeah. But yeah, it's a good moment nonetheless. I got one too, man. My most memorable moment, my favorite moment, football moment 2024, was losing the Champions League final. Dead ass.
I forgot
know
that was
what?
2024.
The boys, they fought hard. Unexpected, I think, for a lot of people for Dortmund to even make the Champions League final. But the reason why it's my favorite football moment, I know you guys think it sounds crazy, because, dude, they went out there and they played hard. They played good. To be honest, they were the better team in that Champions League
I
final,
agree.
right? They dominated them first half. We should have been up 2-3-0 even. Obviously, that wasn't the case, unfortunately. But for me, man, just seeing my boys out there playing the Champions League final, playing their hearts out, having a good game, for me, that was my favorite football moment in 2024.
Emotional. Mine is for my GOAT, Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or. Much deserved. I've been
That's a weird flex. bro.
tailing this guy for I don't know how long. He's been
That's cap.
no, that's not cap. 100% fact. But Rodri finally, a midfielder, wins the Ballon d'Or, and football is right again. Go Jay.
My most memorable moment. It's actually maybe a month or two ago. Barcelona 4, Bayern Munich 1.
Ooh, yeah, it's true.
Fun moment. Barca peaked at that moment. They haven't reached those heights since. But man, Rafinha hat trick against Bayern, revenge. The emotions were high, so I really liked that moment. It made me emotional myself.
Yeah. Cried a bit.
You know what I did? I felt jubilant almost. Yeah, it was good emotions. Kind of getting goosebumps thinking about it.
My My favorite was probably Leganes versus Barca.
That
was pretty
Here we
good.
go. Bro, remember what I said?
What?
No beef.
Oh yeah.
No beef, pal.
I don't want to say anything. I just look at the table and that's it.
Damn.
Best table. What are you looking at?
That's crazy, man. But anyway, I like you guys said, football full of a lot of emotions, right?
Mhm.
With that being said, some emotional moments happened this year. What was or who was your favorite team to watch other than your own team? Right? So I don't want to hear no Barca. I know I'm not going to hear no Juve. I don't want to hear no Napoli. I don't want to hear no Dortmund. I want to know who your favorite team to watch was this year, right? You're
Easy.
throwing on the telly. You're watching a team play. Who was it?
Easy. I'll go first for this. Atalanta. Easy. Bro,
My answer.
this is the easiest team to say because
think?
the way they play is so attacking and fun to watch. They score goals. They pass the ball like perfectly. They have players coming out of nowhere. They're just like the perfect team to watch, in my opinion. Who's next?
For me, I'll say Newcastle United.
All right. You got a reason? Or?
They're fun, man. Like they have a lot of interesting profiles in the team that when they're clicking and they're on form, it's fun football, man. Like Isaac's like an Eritrean unicorn. Ant Gordon is, he has such a nice like rush of pace that it's so fun to watch. And Bruno G, Tonali, it's like pick your poison.
All friends of the pod, right?
Yeah, like
Just so happened to be.
like they're just fun, man. Like they're just fun. Like I was even seeing their highlights today against Man United. Like they're fun. Yeah.
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 All right. Dave sounds like he wants to go next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your question in a different way.
Oh, God.
I love watching Man City play. I loved
Losing?
watching them lose.
Because I could have said the same thing about Barca.
Right? No, it's true though. I did watch every Man City game to see the result and if they would lose or not. And I was having fun watching them lose.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite moments. But if I had to choose a team that I liked watching because they were doing well, Chelsea really did well. I like the way they play. They have a lot of young players. I like Cole Palmer. Obviously, my boy Caicedo as well. But yeah, I love seeing Man City lose. Still brings a smile to my face. Yeah.
As a team that's very similar to me as well. Trophy or James, who's next?
You got it, Trove?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, my answer is Atalanta, just like Spatty for once. But if I had to choose a backup team, it'd probably be Liverpool with Slot. Just this like few month span. I mean, the way they play is so fun to watch. Certain players like performing so well. Someone like Salah, part of that. I mean, their attack is just crazy. They've had multiple games this season where they've scored like 5-6 goals. So it's just fun to see that style of play because I feel like in a lot of these Prem matches, a lot of times they're very close, low scoring games. So it's nice to see that kind of, a change of scenery.
Like it.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think Liverpool, great shout. Probably been the best team in the world,
Yeah.
right, this season so far. But I think for me, if I'm looking at 2024 as a whole, only one team I can think of, man. Leverkusen. Dude, 2024, they were absolutely balling. They're absolutely cooking all season. I think they were one of those teams that you were watching them. They played good football, yes, but you're also watching them to see if they're going to lose because they didn't lose for like the whole season pretty much, right? So I think a lot of people were tuning in to watch them play just because they want to see if they were going to lose. They wanted to see if that record was going to be broken. They wanted to see if they were going to actually go ahead and win the Bundesliga. Obviously, it all came crashing down when they lost against Atalanta. Shout out Lukman. But I think for me, Leverkusen were a super fun team to watch, at least for the first half of 2024. This second half of 2024, to be honest, I haven't really been watching them too much, just because I feel like they kind of got a little bit stale. Like Xabi Alonso just kind of stopped doing what he was doing last season. Now he plays like 7 center backs, 7 defenders in a game, and it's kind of just like I feel like I'm watching Arsenal. But first half of the season, they were phenomenal to watch. Phenomenal team to watch.
I forget that first half of the year was last season.
Yeah.
I keep on forgetting about that. I keep on thinking about it this season.
You still got one half of the year that we kind of forgot about.
I'm still good with my answer. Atalanta. They were good both years.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, well, City wasn't really losing too much last season.
Yeah.
Right? But I guess with that being said, we're talking about losing. We're talking about City. I want to hear your 2024 biggest flop. Could be a team, could be a player. who was a team or a player that you expected a lot from in big 2024 and you were just let down?
For me personally, I got to say Marcus Rashford.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Marcus Rashford was the golden child of Manchester United. I will never forget his debut in the Europa League in 2016 against Nordjylland, I believe, or Midtjylland, excuse me.
You were there, no?
And it was just like, man, number 39. He was the inspiration behind Alex Hunter, you know? And he had everything, man. He still has everything. He has all the tools. He has the pace. He has the height. He has the ability. But he's not even getting in match squads these days. So I would say he's an absolute flop. And it makes me sick because I love seeing young talent thrive from the academy. So as a football purist, it hurts. But I got to say Rashi, man.
It's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I have someone, but like it only like goes for like this half of the year though. Like a
Say it,
flop
bro.
is Erling Haaland. Like he went from his like that's what I'm
Isn't
saying.
he
His-
second top scorer in the league?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like strictly, it's like his past like what 14 games or 10 games
Yes,
or was.
That's like
That's what I'm
very
saying. It's
little
very
of this year.
like he's been a flop like recent. It's very recency biased.
Is it
Think
him?
about the whole year.
No, it's obviously not just him, but as a goal scorer, it is a flop. But yeah, I think that's someone else. That's who I just had in mind. I just wanted to throw it out
So
there.
you don't know yet?
I don't know 100%
Okay,
yet.
I'll go. Another player at Manchester, but the other side, the blue side of Manchester, Manly Phil Foden. Where's that guy been?
Wasn't he player of the season last year?
I don't know, and I don't know why.
This year. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
It's
No,
why.
last season.
but also
Last season this year.
the Euros. He did nothing in the Euros. Absolutely nothing.
That's fair.
For England to go all the way that far to the finals against Spain, who carried them there? It was kind of Bellingham with those last minute goals.
No one really.
No one really did well. But Foden was absolutely not there. He was not even playing for most of the games. And then this year, dude, I don't know. He's also gone. He's washed, man. I've never thought he was that guy. He showed sparks, but I always thought, and I still think Cole Palmer's better than him. So for me, it's Phil Foden.
All right.
True.
Who, you guys have one?
I got one. I can go.
Okay, go.
For me, Martin Odegaard
Woo!
As flop?
as flop.
Damn.
He's
Sorry, to all my Arsenal boys. Sorry, Julian. Sorry, Barrage. But dude, not for anything. People were trying to compare this guy to Kevin De Bruyne. People were trying to compare this guy to Musiala, to Wirtz, to Bellingham, to all these, insanely technical and crafty and impactful midfielders. And for me, I don't know if it's the style of play that Arsenal have or the system Arteta's playing, but I just haven't seen the best of Odegaard this year. Last year, fantastic player. Dude, he was like their key player. He was scoring, he was assisting, everything. But this, second half of last season and the beginning half of this year, I've seen absolutely nothing from Odegaard. That team's been carried single-handedly by Saka and Gabriel at the back scoring headers. No one else in that team has really impacted the game at all. And dude, Odegaard has gone missing. I haven't heard anybody talk about him before. Every time I used to open up my IG, there was a comparison, Odegaard versus De Bruyne. Odegaard was always being mentioned. Now, dude, I can't remember the last time I seen anybody talk about him. Sometimes I even forget he plays for Arsenal, to be honest, dude.
I mean,
Dude, to be honest, when was the last time you saw him do anything?
so it doesn't help that he's injured a lot too.
Yeah, that too. But like, dude, when he's playing, he's also not making an impact on the game.
You think?
Like he used to. Yeah, what's he done?
Maybe he doesn't get the GA that you're looking for, but you don't think he dictates the tempo,
No.
is a good leader on the pitch.
No, it's true.
I
All
don't
you
think
hear
so,
about
man.
all you hear about Arsenal is Saka.
You hear Saka, and I think maybe even part of that too was maybe Rice coming in, taking some of that,
Pressure
limelight
off.
away from Odegaard, and maybe a lot of those touches off from Odegaard. But dude, even then, like I haven't seen that consistent step that I was really hoping to see from him, because I thought he was gonna be a world beater, like top 3, top 5 midfielder in the world. I don't even think he's cracking top 10, top 15 realistically of 2024. Is he? He's in your top 10 midfielders of 2024?
No, I agree.
No.
No.
And dude, that's a letdown for me, dude, because I had my stocks. I bought my stocks in Odegaard. Dude, I drafted him in our FPL draft. I drafted Martin Odegaard
First?
in the first round. In the first round, I drafted Martin Odegaard. Where is he? I don't know.
Jeez.
Dude, dead ass.
No good.
So for me, that's my flop.
That's a good one. a good one. Joe, if you have one, or you want me to go?
You could go.
Okay, I got mine now. It starts with his last name starts with an A, ends in an O. Do you know who it is?
Andre Onana.
No, like his last name starts with A,
Oh.
and his last name ends in an O.
Asensio.
No, he plays for Barca.
He played for Barca.
Plays.
Oh, I know who it is.
Who is it?
Araujo.
Araujo. This guy went from one of the best center backs in the world to not even be able to get minutes for this team.
He's also injured. He hasn't.
It
played-
doesn't matter about injury,
He's been
man.
injured for months.
Bro, is he not back? I swear he's back.
He just came back.
He's been back. He's been off and on. Like he's not. It's not just one straight.
I agree.
injury.
He's not in the level he's at. I agree.
Does he get back into his team because he can't pass a ball?
No, I don't think so. I agree. But then that's a good thing. If players are hot right now, why you take them off?
He's a flop. He's supposed to be one of the best center backs in the world. Someone who could get into any team.
Get out of here.
He can't even get to his old team.
That's facts, bro. I agree with that.
I
There-
agree.
There's no reason that Araujo should not be starting over Inigo Martinez, other than the fact that Inigo Martinez, he's left-footed.
Okay, we can't say that Inigo is not in hot form right now.
He's not in hot form.
Yeah,
But
he is.
they've been losing every
Him
game.
and Pau Cubarsí have been
What?
probably one of the best center back pairings of all. Of
They
the
just
season.
lost the last
That's
two games.
cap, bro.
You don't think they are of the season?
No, they're not.
Come on.
They're not.
Just because they had a poor run of form these last couple games, but they've been off. They've been going off the whole season.
The way you guys talked about Araujo last year, he's the type of defender that should get in any team, no matter how long he's been out for.
He just got back from injury.
I don't care when he
man.
came back from injury.
He
He's
like just got.
as soon as he
He hasn't played any minutes yet.
Bro, Araujo
Does he get
injured
back in
with-
the team?
Probably, yeah.
He gets back in the team over who?
Well, you can't start an Eagle every game the whole season. He's
No,
old.
but he's not old.
Yeah,
He's
he
not even
is.
30, I don't think.
Inigo.
Inigo
Yes,
Martinez?
I don't think he
Yeah,
is.
yes, he
30,
is.
it's like-
Yeah.
I thought he was like 29.
old.
No, he's not.
35. He's not 35.
He's an old head,
he
bruh.
might be.
I think, okay, max 30, 32.
I'll check
Max.
right now.
He's 35,
He's
bruh.
old, bro. He's
Nah.
been around. How long have you known Inigo Martinez for?
He's been
For
around.
like 11, bro.
He's not 35, though.
He's 33.
Okay, that's fine, that age. He's got time.
He's old.
Anyway, that's my
An
Araujo.
injured Araujo would start for Juve.
An
No, he
injured
wasn't.
Araujo would start for Juve.
Araujo.
An injured Araujo would start
Over
for
your
Juve.
captain who doesn't have any plans at Juve anymore.
Danilo doesn't even start.
Exactly. And where does he say he's the best center back at Juve? Didn't he say that?
I've never said that 'cause he doesn't
I
play.
swear he was
He
saying
literally
that.
God,
doesn't play
he's the
center back.
best
For
I
us.
center
swear
back.
he was saying that. He was saying he's the best center back right
He doesn't play center back for us.
I swear he was saying that before.
Maybe last year.
You were calling him the best.
Yeah,
Defend-
last year he was
the
good
best
for us.
defender.
Yeah, he was good.
And now he's not. Now he has no plans at Juve. Eh?
Bro, what do you
Now
want?
Juve's just throwing him under the bus.
For
Crazy what they do, huh?
You brought up like the worst point I've ever heard.
I just said that Araujo would start.
No, he wouldn't. He's not
Sorry.
better than Kalulu.
He's not better than Gatti.
He's not better than Gatti. No, he's not. Gatti could pass the ball.
Captain Gatti.
I'm staying. Out of
I don't know about that.
I'm staying out of this one.
100%.
Sure. You can pass the ball into his net. That's what you can do.
Oh,
Okay, my flop player of the season, I thought about it now, has to be Rafael Leao. For so many stretches of the season, he's done nothing in 2024. And after, there's people who say it's because of Milan's system, and now he's with two different coaches. With Pioli at the start of the start of 2024, he didn't do much. With Fonseca, even though Fonseca's not a good coach, he was literally getting benched. For someone who was the biggest star of Serie A, 2 seasons removed from being MVP of the league. And for those who say it's only on Milan, he also went to the Euros. It's his first time at a major tournament at this level where everyone really thought he was at, like, he reached that level in his career where he was that top player. He went to the Euros for Portugal, played in 4 matches, had 0 goal contributions, and really just didn't do much. So, I mean, my flop of the year has to be Leao, especially coming off such a big season where everyone had their eyes on him. Now he's not really talked about at all, to be fair.
coming out with the facts.
I agree with that.
Good ball knowledge, Ron.
Speaking factos, man. We got one more. Unless you guys have other ones you guys want to talk about as well. But the last one I came prepared with. Give me your favorite match of 2024. So think back. It could be, a good match that you watched because it was entertaining, or just something that was memorable. Something that you're always going to hold fondly in your heart. a game from 2024. I already
Oh,
got
you have one
mine.
already?
I got.
I'm
mine
ready
is,
to go.
Mine is so obvious.
Mine's very obvious
Mine
too.
is so obvious.
I wonder if we have the same one. Okay, no, you don't. Have the
Wearing
same
the
one.
Barca top,
When did
Jacket.
Barca have a memorable game this year?
El Clásico.
Yeah.
What
No,
do you
it
mean?
was. It was.
Was
Yeah.
it 3-0 or 4-0?
You think though? That's like you're holding that
4.
fondly in your heart like forever.
To be fair, that was a
For
bad.
this-
That was a
for
bad
this year?
Madrid team.
Yes. A bad Madrid team. Bellingham, Vini, Mbappe.
No,
What are you
no.
talking
They
about?
were not in form at all.
Those are Galactical
What's your
players,
point?
man. What are you talking about?
If like, did they do that again with them in?
It doesn't
What
matter.
are
It
you talking
happened.
about?
does.
Oh, so now it's an excuse. Oh, they weren't in form. But
Bro, you
Barca
just
was in
made
form.
some random ass excuse of like bringing up last year's game. What are you
are you
I
talking
can't make
about?
up an excuse for this.
This was pretty recent.
Okay, no, you're not understanding. But anyway, go, say your thing.
This guy can't let me talk. Hey, he always see something, man.
Go.
But yeah, it has to be El Clásico when Barcelona destroyed them away as well at the Santiago Bernabeu. Fun fact, they actually could have taken out Santiago from the name, eh? You guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You can only put name it Bernabeu now. But yeah, man, what a performance! I was going into that game with trembles, thoughts of the past because we haven't done good against Madrid before in a while, and it's away. And obviously, all these players that they brought in, Mbappe, Jude, just even when they're not having a good start of the season or not playing well, they'll always turn up in El Clásico. So I was nervous, but then we put in 1, we put in 2, we put in 3, and the biggest moment was Lamine Yamal sealing the deal when he scored that goal near post with his weak foot and going in the corner and going, calma, I'm here. That was.
Lamine Yamal did that.
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal did a Ronaldo celebration.
Yeah,
Is that a Messi celebration?
I would do the same thing right in front of you do your GOAT celebration in front of the team.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
That's hard as hell.
Yeah, it is.
And then he did one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, GOAT moment.
He's
Favorite
pretty
moment
hard.
of the year. 100%.
It's pretty hard, man.
Yeah.
You said you had one.
Yeah, I
Say
got
yours.
mine. Dude, I got mine. For me, most memorable of the year. Got a couple, but I think the one that's gonna stand out for the most for me is Canada versus Venezuela.
That was mine too.
Ah, we were there together, I think. Yeah, you were there. We were there too. We were all there together, I think. Canada versus
Were you there?
Venezuela. Yeah, I was there for Venezuela. Canada versus Venezuela. Shout out Lost Craft Brewery. We had the watch along there with the boys.
Oh, yes.
And dude, that was a good time. It was a good time, good vibes. But dude, also that game was sick. I think that was also like the defining moment for Canada. Obviously, they made it through the group, but like when they won that game, I feel like it was almost like a monkey off their back. Like, okay, we can actually do this now. Like, we can actually go out and beat these South American teams. So I think for me, dude, I'm gonna remember that game for like a while. Because all the boys are there. We all got fired up together. We all sellied hard when they won. Huge. It was PK shootout, I think, right? It won too. So it was a huge PK shootout there as well. And for me, man, that was like a huge game for 2024. Either that or Dortmund versus Atletico second leg.
Mhm.
That one was a
That's
crazy
crazy
game.
comeback.
That was a crazy comeback. That one had me fucking shitting bricks. But
Yeah, that was-
Canada versus Venezuela, I'll put as my number one. Just because we were all there together with the boys.
That's
We were
emotional.
hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaft scored. Alistair Johnston was getting headbutted.
Yeah.
Ismail Kone scored the winning penalty. Chipped him, I believe.
yeah.
He dinked it a bit. And yeah, just so memorable. Semi-final Copa America. They advanced.
Vibes.
Yours was the same one. You're
It
going with,
was.
right?
But I'll think of another one.
You want us to come back?
Yeah, come back to me if
Yeah.
if that's
I was
possible.
I was going with the same game, so I have to rethink of mine.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll go. Okay, actually, it's 2 games, but it was in the one day. Like, it was one event, technically. It was our event that we did at Lost Craft. So the World Cup final and
World
not
Cup final.
Euro final and the Copa America final. More so the Copa America final because we had like the Colombia fans up front chanting, dancing. It was giving like Colombian vibes, but too bad they went on to lose. Excuse me, against Argentina. But yeah, that day of games is like vivid in my mind. I can literally remember everything that day. And I can remember
Yeah.
some of your friends. They were great.
Shout out
Great,
Lost Craft, man.
shout out Lost Craft. It seems like they created a lot of memories for us with these events. But yeah, that's mine.
Great food, too.
Great food,
Boom.
great people.
Good memories, man. Yeah, I mean, look, I'd like to say a Brazil game was memorable, but
You got nothing, huh?
I don't got any Italy if that makes you feel
I got
better.
nothing, man. Yeah, I mean, kind of boring, but I'll use the same one I used for the first question you asked. Barcelona versus Bayern Munich.
Mm.
4-1, man. Just I haven't felt that jubilant in a while, man. Champions League rivals. I love cup soccer.
Yeah. Cup soccer is more fun than league soccer, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing's better than international soccer.
Yeah, I'm an international break merchant.
International Cup.
Break too,
Nah.
for me personally.
Break,
Shame.
I'm not a big break guy.
break,
I love it.
I give, but like cup, I'm there. You know.
Because I think club soccer lost its soul a long time ago. It's soulless soccer. It's like, you remember that Nike commercial, the cartoon one, when they
yeah.
play against their robots, their cloned robots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that they predicted the future. Soccer's robotic and soulless now.
Yeah, it's like a Simpsons episode.
They predicted it,
Or there's
and
just
no one's talking about it.
or there's just too much talent that players have to become robotic.
Nah, name 10 talented players.
Huh?
Name 10
No, I'm
talented
saying
players.
every single player in this league is talented now.
What
like if
league?
you, I'm talking about just soccer in
Football
general. Like
There's some
ta-
players that aren't talented.
But if you were to put them in the past, those players would thrive, because how talented they are. The way that they get trained nowadays is a lot
Doesn't
crazy. Yes, it does.
Oh, it doesn't.
It does. It
Oh.
does.
No.
Someone like Riyad
You're
Mahrez,
saying
who was-
Rashford would cook in the 90s?
Rashford would cook in the 90s.
No,
Yes,
he wouldn't.
100%.
Get bullied.
He wouldn't though.
You're saying Rashford could deke past Nesta, Maldini, Yap Stam?
Okay, I'm not saying. I'm saying
This
he's.
guy's going in Pele era.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying he's going to be the best in that era. I'm saying that he would be a good player. Like he'd be at the level at a higher, probably a higher level that he is
You
now.
think he would be better than Luis Figo?
I'm trying to say he's not going to be a top player. He's going to be
He's
better than what
average
he
just
is
like
now.
he is now.
No, he's average now, but back in the day he'd be a good player.
Nah.
Yes, he would.
They had so many ballers back then. I know more ballers back then than I know now. I swear.
No, you don't.
There was
Wow.
more ballers back then.
I don't think I'm not gonna force you to name them. But I don't think so. But I don't think he'd be like any better than he is now.
No, he would be.
Based on what?
Just
He's
his
quick. That's it. Was
his-
he gonna knock past players?
But the thing is, pace was not something that they like really cared about back in the day. There wasn't that many like crazy pacey players.
Yeah, because the game was different. Because people
Yeah.
sat lower back, so you can't use pace. So if anything, he would be worse.
No, he had someone like Inzaghi who broke the line every 2 seconds. You don't think Rashford could?
No. Come on, dude. It's a different type of talent, bro.
I know it's different
It's
talent.
a different type of talent than just running aimlessly and like running at the right time.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah,
be
but-
offside all the time. And who said he's finishing all those chances? I've seen him miss a lot of easy chances.
Oh, he's just he's not built for it, I guess.
He's not. He's not built for it. He's not.
All right, Chof, I think you're last up.
Yeah.
So I would say I have 2 games in mind. The first game would be the Atalanta versus Bayern Leverkusen final. More just like on both sides of it. I really thought Bayern Leverkusen was unbeatable, and I feel like everyone kind of thought that. And then just more like kind of the shock of that game, a Lookman hat-trick in the finals, first ever trophy for Atalanta in the European stage. So I just thought that was like it was just like kind of a shocking moment. As it happened, you kind of thought Bayern Leverkusen were going to come back at some point because it's just what they did all season. It just didn't happen, and that shock kind of happened. And I would say like an honorable mention would be the Man City versus Real Madrid game. I think it was the semifinals or quarters, first leg where it was 3-3. It was just a fun back and forth game, a lot of goals, and yeah.
So we got quite
Rate that.
an array of different answers here.
Did we go breakout player of 2024?
Not yet.
Of 2024, 2025.
2024. Breakout player of
Break our player or break
breakout player of 2024.
How are we supposed to know who we chose?
No, like I'm saying, like looking back.
Who's looking back? Who's
Looking
our
back.
breakout player?
Oh, who was like your favorite
Who went
breakout
out?
player?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who went
Oh,
out?
okay.
What did you think?
I wasn't understanding what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking. It was pretty simple.
Okay, go.
It was in the notes.
Wasn't the notes.
But yeah, breakout player of 2024 in
I
your
don't know what
opinion.
this answer is going to be.
I'll start off.
Okay.
I don't know where this is gonna go.
No.
Yeah.
This can go in
Instant
it can
answer.
go in a couple different
That's
ways.
the right answer, though.
It is the right answer, but I'm gonna go a little bit different here. One of my paisanos,
Yeah.
the man himself. A lot of people thought he wasn't worth the price tag, and I thought so too when they first signed him. But this second season at the team, and even in the Copa America, he played really well. He was very integral for Ecuador. Man like Moises Caicedo, one of the best sixes, if not the best six right now in the Premier League because Rodri's out. But he's really been defined as one of the top players for Chelsea. A player that Chelsea really needs because they're very attacking, so they need that really strong holding midfielder. And I feel like he's always there. A lot of players, even on Chelsea, saying he's like nasty. And for what's the guy for his name again?
Maresca.
He really highly rates him as well. And no, it's true. He's the second coming of Kante, as a lot of people say. He puts his body and he's fast, quick, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. So I got Moises Caicedo, my paisano.
Boom.
Yeah. He's been good. Mine, I'm just going to stick with Juve. Probably.
Gotti.
No. I'm going to say, I have a couple. I want to say Kalulu, just because he was like pretty much. What are you gonna? What are you doing over there? What?
Wait a minute.
Keep going.
Don't even
Keep going.
Stop, man.
Keep going.
The
Stop,
draw
stop.
master.
Who's that?
Stop,
Keep
stop,
going.
stop,
Keep
stop.
going. Keep going.
Stop.
Who is that?
I was just making sure Jay was paying attention. That's all.
I don't
Who
want to
is
hear
that?
this. Who is that anymore? With this negative ball knowledge. Anyway,
Well,
Kalulu.
Milan
Because
straps.
even the listeners want to hear, like, who is he? Because I don't know if a casual, let's say, soccer viewer might know who he is. So explain for the viewers and the
He's
listeners.
a French footballer that came from AC Milan that now plays for Juventus. That could play a right back or center back. Is that better? Do
Yes.
you know who he is now? No.
I have more context. Yeah.
Anyway, he came from AC Milan. He was always injured, out of the team. Came from Juve on loan for very cheap, and then we have a buy now option, which is gonna be done. He's been one of our best players this year. We have 0 losses in the league. I know there's a lot of ties.
11
It's
draws.
a lot of draws, but that doesn't come from him. Like, he's doing his job on not getting scored on. Whoa.
Dude, even the light can't believe what you just said.
That's not actually that crazy. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
It's kind of crazy. Bro.
Why is it? Okay, explain to me why it's
That's
crazy.
almost 3 months of draws.
But
We're in December.
as I said, that has nothing to do with him. He's a center back.
Yeah, but just in
But
general.
you're saying that's not crazy. That's 3 months of draws. Imagine playing 3 months of football and you draw in every game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about center back.
It looks good on him, I guess.
I guess it looks
Yeah.
good.
But
on
are
him,
they
sure.
clean sheets or are they 1-1?
A lot of them were clean
No,
sheets.
but they're getting scored too. Some 2-2s there and 1-1s.
A lot of 1-1.
Okay, but why is it not a good choice?
Okay,
I
that's
didn't
a
say-
good
I didn't
choice.
No,
say-
you did. You literally just did.
You
I
gave a
didn't-
face, James.
I gave a face, but I didn't say it's not a good choice.
No, you literally
I
just did 2 seconds
I was
ago.
just hoping you were gonna say something cooler. Like, that's all.
Okay, if you're in my shoes, I'll say someone cooler.
Yeah. I thought you were just gonna say someone cooler. Like, I don't
Like
know.
who?
I don't know.
Well, I hope you say someone cooler. You're gonna say Banu Giddens.
No, I'm not actually.
You're gonna say.
I'm about to wait for my turn.
Okay,
but,
go, it's your turn.
I just thought you were gonna say someone cooler. Like,
Okay,
you
go.
got a lot of cool players at Juve. I just thought you were gonna pick someone else.
Go. I'm not gonna say
Thought
Yildiz or
Yildiz was
Conte
coming.
Chao.
I thought you were gonna say Yildiz.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
thought-
say Yildiz.
I was- I thought you
That's
were
too
gonna say.
obvious.
Who cares? It's breakout.
Yeah,
Yeah,
breakout.
Kalulu is a breakout.
I don't know if it's a breakout.
He 100%.
Did he get
is.
Did he get a French call up?
He should.
So he did.
Is it just Juve system though of parking the bus and playing defensive
They're not
every
parking
game?
the
So
bus.
it's
They're not
Kalulu's a
parking the bus.
system player?
System player.
That's not. They
I
don't
didn't
park
say
the
System
bus.
I
center
didn't say
back.
anything, bro.
They don't park.
Wait,
the
but how's
bus.
he breakout? He didn't get called up to France.
Bro, that has nothing to do with
He's not
anything.
What's he breaking out of?
Bro, just because you don't get called doesn't mean you're not
Break-
playing.
break-
Tamori never got called for England. Bro.
Breaking into seventh
Tamori,
place.
when he was in form, he never got called for England. Did he break out?
Yeah, but like
Oh,
That's different.
Why is it different?
because he's not playing in the Premier League.
Okay,
French players can play anywhere and they'll get called up.
no, there's
Nah, that's facts.
he just started. He literally just got good like a couple in this year.
Fair. I'll
Give him
wait
some
for a
time.
call up.
Yeah.
Okay, go. No, I want
That's a
James
good
to
one.
go.
Yeah, I got one. I got a few.
Go.
Like I could say.
No, you gotta say one.
Yeah, I can say one.
Holy.
I have one like that I was locked on that I was
Okay,
gonna
go.
say. Jonathan David.
But he was
You
good.
can't
for,
talk shit about that
He's
one.
really good for the past 3 years.
Dude,
Nah.
he was
No.
good.
No,
but
no,
this,
no.
no, he was good.
No,
but
no.
this is the year he broke out.
No, he didn't.
Why did he break out?
Agree.
Canada, top scorer, great scoring
not
goals in
breaking
the
out.
Copa America, scoring big goals against big teams, scoring in the Champions League against Madrid's, against all these massive teams. Now he's on the radar. Before he was a good Ligue 1 striker who could score goals in the Liga. But everyone's like, is he really that good? Like, whatever, he's just scoring goals in Liga. There's a million strikers who can score 15 goals in Liga. But now he's scoring goals in the Champions League. He's leading Lille to, a pretty good finish in CL, scoring goals against big teams. And he's a huge threat as a striker for Canada, too. And I think for me, like, this is a breakout year for Joe David because he went from, like, okay, he's pretty good to, like, okay, this guy can actually probably be an elite striker.
Yeah.
For Canada and for, wherever he goes next, right? Or if he goes to Juve, if he goes to Inter, if he goes to the Prem, wherever he goes, like, he's an elite option. Or I think before, like, you weren't sure what he was.
Mm-hmm.
But now he broke out
He broke out
in
already.
these big games. And now you can see he's a big game player. He had these breakout moments, which now makes him a big game player. He can do it on the big stage. That's a breakout.
Did he not break out the year that they won the Liga?
No.
No.
He almost was he not second top goal scorer in the league?
So what?
It's League
That's
bro.
That's not a breakout, bro.
Yes,
Dude,
it
they
is.
had Yilmaz, they had Yazici,
Yeah.
they had all these
They
guys
had
that were
ballers
there.
at Leo,
I
man.
remember that.
Bro,
Yeah, these
Yazici went
guys.
left and did absolutely nothing anywhere
Exactly.
else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But him, Yasichi, and
So how you coming a
Yilmaz-
baller?
No,
No, this is
Yasichi and
his
Yilmaz
breakout
in that
season.
season were nasty.
Yeah.
Okay, but yo-
This is a breakout because
No,
he
that's not a
went. He went to
breakout.
the,
He also
He
he also
went-
didn't do it on
It's-
UCL level.
dude. He went to the next level.
It's not a
Yeah.
it's
He
not
went
a
to the next
breakout.
level.
He already broke out. He was already wanted by top teams.
Yeah,
dude,
but
he
was
broke out.
that
Never
was,
got the
was that
transfer.
genuine want or was that Fabrizio
They wanted.
being
No one-
paid by his agent?
No one's getting Joe David unless it's for free. He's coming this. He's gonna leave this year on a free.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
will.
now
But dude,
he
he
is.
broke out.
He
He broke out.
if his contract was done last year, he would have went to a big team on a free.
Yeah, he would have, but he broke out now.
No, he broke out already.
He didn't break out.
I
dude.
think now
he broke
more
out
teams
now.
want him. I think
He
more
broke
teams
out
want
now.
him.
He
Dude, you
broke-
can say the same about Kalulu. Kalulu
He
was good on
broke out already.
Milan.
Huh?
Kalulu was good on Milan.
Yeah, when
they won the league.
Oh,
He was a starting
I
right back. and
I
center
remember
back.
on Milan. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And dude, he was
I
hyped. He was
remember.
hyped up. And now what? He has a couple good games for Juve. He's a breakout player.
Yeah, he could
By
break
your
out.
logic, it's the same thing.
Joe David had 3 consistent good years.
No.
No.
Yes, yes.
He's
Last
been
year he
up
was
and
good.
down.
But
He's
now,
been up
but
and
now,
down.
What
he
are you
now he
talking
broke out to the
True.
next. Dude, I'm not asking for a comeback player. Kalulu maybe is good for a comeback player. I'm asking for a player who broke out. Who took
Okay,
the
so
next
we're
step?
both wrong then.
No, but Joe
Everyone's
David took
agreeing.
it.
You're just saying that
Everyone's
because he's
agreeing. Everyone's
Canadian.
agreeing with me.
Everyone's
the next
agreeing.
step.
Everyone's no,
He
he
took the
didn't.
next
He's
step.
been this good all the time.
He hasn't been
Yes.
scoring in Champions League consistently.
He hasn't been.
They haven't been in Champions League consistently.
But now they are.
Exactly. Now they are. Now he's
Yeah.
scoring. What can we work?
Yeah.
What can we work with? What we have now. He's scoring.
That's not a
in Champions
breakout. He's just been a talented striker.
League.
Dude, he
He's
broke out
been
in
scoring in
2024,
Champions
bro.
League every
Yeah.
game consistently.
23 GA in 26 games from the start of August, from mid
Yeah,
August.
but
Boom.
go check
Joe
the past
David.
years.
The year before, he had 26 and 7 in 47 matches.
Boom.
And
That's
that's
pretty good.
half 2024.
Half.
This year, 26 matches, 17 goals, 5 assists.
He broke
That's
out.
And
good.
half.
He
That's
broke
half
out.
the games. What
That's
are you
half the
talking
games.
about?
That's
like
good.
Broke out.
6, 7
This
goal
guy's lost.
contributions.
Yeah,
That's good
He
production.
broke out. He
Yeah, all
broke
3
out.
years are good production.
He broke
Right now
out
he's
this
breaking
season.
out.
He's
though.
almost at a GA per
He has
game.
almost exact same numbers in half.
Yeah,
games.
in half
And
the
that,
year.
he's from Ottawa too.
He broke out.
Can
man.
we check the penalties per game in all 3 seasons?
He broke
Why are
out.
you hating?
Bro, he
I'm
broke-
not
he
hating, it's
broke
not a
out,
breakout.
man.
Why
He
are you
broke
hating
out.
Canadians?
I'm sorry, that's not a breakout.
He broke out.
That's
man.
an OYSL legend. Why
He
you
broke
hating?
out.
Yeah, I know this is why everyone's agreeing because he's Canadian, but it's not a breakout.
It's not, bro. He broke out. Like he literally broke out.
It's not a breakout.
Those numbers are literally breakout. He literally has almost the same amount of GA he had all of last season in December,
Yeah,
and he's doing it in the Champions
but
League.
does he have double the penalties?
Doesn't matter.
It
Dude,
does.
now all of a sudden penalties matter.
If he's getting more penalties, it does matter.
Dude, Kalulu's only playing because Bremer's hurt.
No, he was, bro. It was him and Bremer.
He's not. He's starting over Gatti.
Yes, he started over Gatti.
Oh.
He's starting over the mighty Gatti. Come on,
That's your captain, man.
Bro,
Come
Kalulu
on.
is better than Gatti. I never said he wasn't.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on.
For me, I got Cole Palmer, man.
Yeah.
Easy.
Has to
Easy.
be.
Easy pickings, man. He's calm. Man. He's so cool. Not only on the pitch, but now he's a cultural icon. He's hanging out with Sench on the reg. Man, he's got the Nike tech on lock.
Yeah.
Full suit. He's just an icon, man, on and off the field. He got the chippy chips. Got the mouth breathing. It's elite, man. He's one of my favorite players
The
ever.
mouth tape.
He had a bit of like an aura breakout too, like like
Yeah.
not even just
Yeah.
like an on the pitch breakout, but like off the pitch, like he kind of
Man,
broke
it's
out.
like
too.
you leave City and you're just rejuvenated. Talk about Cole Palmer, Liam Delap, Morgan Raj, like talented players, man.
And the fact that he was able to get the streets too that quickly. Look how many kids nowadays, even here in Canada, that know it's Cole Palmer like that. You know,
All the Selly, the trademark
bro,
Selly.
they all know him. Cole Palmer just broke out, bro. No one
Man,
knows.
we
No
got
one
Trey-
knows. No one's doing. No
You
one's
got
doing a
Trey Young
Foden.
talking about Cole
No one's
Palmer.
doing a Phil Foden celebration.
Because what is it?
Exactly.
He doesn't have one.
Exactly.
It's not good.
It's not good. You're not good enough. He's not scoring either. Can't do anything. Cole Palmer's beyond Phil Foden, in my opinion. It's so much better.
It's close.
Yeah.
Who you got, Trophy?
It's got to be Lamine Yamal. Basic answer isn't my answer isn't be Cole Palmer, but I mean what Yamal did at the Euros, how he broke onto the scene at such a young age. I personally myself thought he was overrated at the start, and then what he did at the Euros really changed my mind. I can't lie. Just I thought he was one of those players more just he relied on his pace, his dribbling, this and that. But then the things he did in the Euros was like incredible. That outside of the box goal is like what really stunned me, and what he's done at Barca and everything is just like really out of nowhere. I mean, at such a young age, comes right up and just destroying everyone. Really, I mean,
Barca talent, man. What can I say? We produce it.
hopefully he's an Ansu Fati 2.0.
Don't say that,
though.
man. Knock on wood. Man. Knock on wood.
Still early.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, man. But man, you gotta love Barca. You gotta love football. You gotta love 2024.
I want to bring up another topic though. There were some controversial comments throughout this football week. One came out of it was actually at the Globe Soccer Awards in Dubai. Some are calling it the Dubai Door.
Very prestigious
Dubai doors.
award.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, 100% prestigious award show. You know, Vini was there, Bellingham, Lamine,
Neymar.
Ney, everyone was there. It's a Dubai Door, man. It's a good show, and yeah, basically, Kree was going crazy on stage. He had the mic. He was mic'd up, and he had a lot of things to say, man. One of the most prominent things was Cristiano Ronaldo saying that pretty much League One besides PSG is trash, and that Saudi league's better. What do you guys think about that, though?
So stupid. So stupid.
Man, this guy loves the spotlight. He did that on purpose, man. He saw all the young kids there too in the front too, as well, like Neymar and all them. Vinny, he's like, let me get these eyes back on me and say something outlandish. And it was outlandish. Imagine, give me the best team in where he's playing, which is what, El Hilal,
Probably.
and put them
Yeah.
against any team.
It's
in
not
Ligue
his
1.
team.
Put him against any team in Ligue 1.
It's Neymar's team.
Any Ligue 1 team is beating them.
He's Al Nassr.
Any team. I'm saying the best team. I think it's
The
Al
Al
Hilal.
Hilal is the
Al
best team, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they are.
Give me Al Hilal and put them against any team in Ligue 1. There's no chance.
I don't know about any team.
I don't know about any team.
Any team is. a
I'm
They
little-
got some class
Yeah,
players in the squad.
any team is a little extreme. Any team's a little extreme. Like I think if
I
you're
think
putting
maybe
them up
top
against
four.
like who's last in Ligue 1 right now, like Toulouse, like someone like that, like
No, it's not any team.
it's not any team. But I think like realistically speaking, like the majority of the players that are in Ligue 1 would be very, very, very good in the Saudi league.
No,
Yeah.
we just got to remember that only 4 or 5 teams are backed in that Saudi league.
Yeah.
The rest of them are
the rest of
complete
them.
garbage.
Yeah, like realistically speaking, like I don't know if any of those teams in Saudi Arabia finish top 4 in Liga.
Maybe
I
think,
don't- I-
to be honest, I do think Al Hilal would have a chance.
you think?
They
Yeah,
got a
their
lot.
team's
They got a
pretty
lot. Like, they have. It's not like they're not one of those teams inside that only have like 2 or 3 players. That's the thing.
They have
Yeah.
But
everyone.
they got Koulibaly. They got Milinkovic, Savic. They have I think Mirtovic up
yeah,
top.
Mitrovic,
When healthy, they got Neymar.
Malcolm.
Not like they do have a lot of like quality players, right? So
So they'll finish 4th.
yeah, like I think they're better than the majority of the teams in League One. But then obviously there's teams like Lille and PSG and stuff who
Monaco.
would yeah, would
well,
probably be
Monaco
better
as
than
well,
them. Or
Olympique de Lyon. There's some good teams in Ligue 1. I don't think they finished top 4.
Maybe
Yeah.
top 6 for
Even
sure.
Brest. Even Brest,
Brest
too, has
are-
been solid too. I think the big thing is like you have a little bit more development in Liga. Like you have that young talent that's coming through. You have some, gaffers in there as well. Liga is a development league. I think everyone's kind of realized that now. Like it's probably the best league in the world at producing talent. Like the amount of talented ballers that come out of that league, no other league can top it, right? There's just so much talent being churned in France and from some of these other countries that the Liga scouts from, right? They scout from everywhere now, man. Like
Yeah.
these French teams, especially these lower end French teams, they're crafty. They send their scouts to all these Nordic nations, North Africa, all these different places, Eastern Europe,
Even Canada now.
even Canada. And dude, they bring in these ballers, and then give them 2-3 seasons. Then they're at a Monaco, they're at a PSG, and then everyone knows who they are, right? So I think like with that being said, I don't think Ligue 1 is a worse league than the Saudi League.
No,
That's my opinion on it. Obviously, I know Ronaldo's saying that to get more eyes on the awards, to get in the media, to get more eyes on the league, potentially, right? Because at the end of the day, he's obviously invested in that pretty heavily. But for me, Ligue 1, miles above Saudi League. I don't even think Saudi League would be like a top 10 league. in
yeah,
Europe.
I was about to say they just did the rankings. Like,
MLS is higher than.
yeah, apparently, Liga took their 5th spot back because they were at 7th for a little bit. I think the Portuguese league and their Divisie, I think, passed them.
I'm guessing Brest and Lille being up in the Champions.
Yeah, I
League
think that
helped
pushed
out.
them back up to top 5. So they're 5th,
Yeah.
and I think Saudi League was like 23rd
Jeez.
best league in the world. So that's they have a lot of talent, but like you gotta remember it's the league as a whole. Like
Top
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
it's not just the top 4. Like the
Very
top 4
top.
is
And the
all
hype's
right.
kind of come down on the league as well. Like we don't see as many transfers as remember what was it 2 summers ago
Yeah,
when all those transfers came in, and now it's kind of stalled. Like I mean, even this January, there's not many rumors surrounding the Saudi league about big players they're gonna bring in. So I feel like the hype has kind of died down a bit
Mhm.
to what it was.
It has died down. It's just like the Chinese league, like I said, man. It's gonna be just hyped and then it's gonna go under the bus again. It's the same thing, in my opinion.
yeah.
But
well,
how outlandish was for Ronaldo to say that? Like, he has, some credibility. He has to the face, and for him to say that, like people were saying, that's outlandish. You should be saying that.
He did have one good opinion about Vini deserving the Ballon d'Or over Rodri.
Damn.
what was
but
the
I
good
mean,
point?
That was the good point.
That's not a good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Didn't deserve
that's
shit.
another
We know-
thing
we
too.
know.
Like,
He traded one good opinion for a mid opinion, but
yeah, Ronaldo pretty much went on stage and say, yeah, Vinny deserved the Ballon d'Or, not that other guy.
Because he's part of Madrid.
And we know that Rodri said before that, like, no Ballon d'Or winners congratulated him for winning. So it must be kind of lonely for him.
Damn.
No one rates him.
It's stupid because those guys are just. It's a popularity contest, as we said. Vinny's more popular than Rodri, and everyone likes Vinny. Ronaldo's obviously going to back the Madrid player.
100%. Yeah.
So why, if it's a popularity contest, why didn't Vinny win the Ballon d'Or? Is it? Well, he did win the Dubai d'Or. Is the Dubai d'Or worth more than the Ballon d'Or?
might be.
I don't think any of these are worth anything, to be honest.
But Ronaldo won what award in the Dubai award?
He won the career award.
He also won like best player. In
No,
the
he
league.
won best player in the Middle East.
Yeah. Even though Mitrovic has more goals than him, and they actually won leagues titles,
Damn.
Mitrovic has been balling on that. in
and
that
they have
league.
more league titles.
Mitrovic has been the best player in the Saudi league by far.
So,
Fulham legend.
again,
Yeah.
I don't trust that award either, man.
Bro, no awards nowadays are really worth anything. Maybe besides the World Cup and Euro and Copa America, like even if that, I don't even know. No, obviously those, but
It's hard.
other than that, like I don't know if I trust anything.
But Ronaldo had a lot to say. Even when he said that he, seeing all those young players, he still has a better physique
up
than
with
all of
it, yeah.
them.
But okay, no, that's a fact though.
He does, which is crazy. But for him to like say that and say with his chest up top, I have better physique than all these players, these young
does.
players, and will always do. They look at me and they're jealous type of thing.
That's why he's the GOAT.
It's crazy.
Well, Ligon's getting a lot of eyes too, not only from that, but Timothy Chalamet,
I saw that.
goated actor, basically saying that, like he's a diehard Saint Etienne fan,
Yeah.
and that
That guy.
And
Got
that-
that Dune pull.
and that everyone's saying he has like elite ball knowledge because he's like, I used to chase Bafétimbi Gomez and
Payet.
Dimitri Payet up
Him.
the hills in Saint Etienne.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said he used to chase the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would stop the bus for him and stuff like that, and he gets some signatures and everybody like he said he's a huge fan.
I'm guessing he's French, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
is he
French American, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big football fan though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy ball knowledge, and man, it just shows that Liga, man, it's got the streets. Liga's got the streets, man. Some of those like French teams that maybe aren't as good as they used to be now, they used to produce some ballers, man. Like even Bordeaux. Remember Bordeaux?
Yeah.
Who got relegated down to what, 3rd tier now? They got like disbanded,
Happens.
but they produced absolute
Mhm.
ballers, man. Like they used to be so fun to watch. Gourcuff used to be
Yeah.
my favorite player to watch, man. That guy was unreal, unbelievable player.
Well, Saint Etienne produced Aubameyang too.
Yeah, dude, Saint
Yeah.
Etienne produced good
No.
players. Pedin, Loic Pedin. Remember Loic
Oh my
Pedin?
god,
Yeah.
5
Do
foot
you
6.
remember Loic Pedin? That guy was nasty. And I think even Thing came from there
Say
too.
Maximin.
Say Max. I think Johan Cabai. I want to
Osimhen
say
came
was
from
there as
Lille.
well.
Osimhen came up from Lille.
Osimhen was at Lille too.
Even
like,
Leao,
yeah.
they come from Lille.
dude, like Ligue 1 produces ballers, man. And then for me, I'm always gonna respect Ligue 1, right? No matter what they call it.
I like it as that fifth spot though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine fifth. I mean, it's not gonna pass the other ones, but I always have a soft spot for Ligue 1 just because the talent it produces. You know,
If you actually take the time to watch a game, it's pretty fun.
it's good football.
And the fans are always rowdy.
It's
as
pretty
shit.
fun. And yeah, good fans too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good energy.
It's good because you get to see the young players before they really break out type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
You get to see, oh, this guy looks nice. And then you see him in another team, like, oh, see, I said it.
Like it's one of those leagues that you can watch, like if you want to flex a little bit, like
Yeah.
like, if you want to come to the podcast on a Monday night and like prove you have more ball knowledge than all your boys, you watch Ligue 1 on the weekend. You watch the highlights from the Prem. You can chat about the Prem whatever you want, but then you can like pull out some crazy Ligue 1 facts or stats. Pull a Ligue 1 player. None of you guys know who it is. Now all of a sudden I have the most elite ball knowledge, right? So it's one of those leagues you can watch if you want to flex a little bit, right? If you want to watch Kamavinga before you use Kamavinga, if you want to watch Dembele before you use Dembele, dude, like they had all those guys.
Yeah.
All came out of Ligue 1, right? And now I'm sure there's plenty of ballers that are there now that we don't know because we don't watch.
There's one
Ligue
guy on Lille he's like 17.
There's a few of them.
He's balling out center mid, I think.
There's a few of them.
There's
there's
that
a lot
winger
of good
too. I
players,
forget
man.
what his name is on Lille.
See, we don't know the names, but
Oh,
like, they got
Zagrove, I think. Zagrove.
it's
I
Zagrove,
think.
yeah, yeah.
He's a little bit
he's
older,
a
though.
baller.
Yeah, he's been cooking too,
Yeah,
man.
he's been cooking.
But there's Ligue 1.
They got
full of
nice
talent.
stadiums too.
Yeah.
Just it's
I think the viewing experience
rich
is
history.
it's a good viewing experience like on your TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, Serie A, sure, you could say it's a great tactical league, but the viewing experience
Yeah, it's not
is
great.
not good.
Yeah.
The picture isn't HD. There's no color. Like
We're
they
still
don't
getting
put they
to
don't
that.
put any filter on the feed. And the stadiums just aren't nice aesthetically, at least from the inside.
Facts.
Like maybe Milan games, 'cause, like with the high cage, like that could be kind of fun to look at. But Ligue 1 stadiums are all like, it's just more colorful. Like it's fun to watch.
Shout out FUBO for that, man. Shout out FUBO for hosting the Liga games in Canada.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Via BN Sports. You could get that within your FUBO packages, of course. There is a link in the description, of course, if you guys do want to sign up through our exclusive link. It's a good time over there on FUBO. Got so many great leagues, Prem, Serie A, Ligue 1, One Soccer. It's great, man.
Yeah, I watched the Canada
Belgian
games.
Pro League I think is on there too.
Yeah.
If you want to see some Canadian ballers in the Pro League, there's always a couple Canadian ballers in the Pro League for sure, man.
Yeah, shout out Promise David, man. Von Soccer legend. The next big Canadian striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we tend it off there.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time talking to you guys, man.
That's it for our New York.
New York. This guy's saying.
What's going on over there? You stumbling on your words?
It's great for our New Year's pod. I can't talk. Dave, end it off.
No, wait,
This is
no,
the
no,
dancing.
no.
When you
No, I have one more question.
Go
But it
for
has
one
to
more.
be quick. I don't want any. I don't want. What are you laughing about? I don't want any waffled
What's
answers.
wrong with this guy?
Those Kalulu takes were messing up his mind.
Yeah, Kalulu take was still crazy.
I don't
I'm
want
still-
any
I'm still- I'm
waffled
still not over
answers.
that.
I want to hear your guys' football New Year's resolution for 2025.
What does that entail?
Explain that a bit more, yeah.
Let me explain that a little bit. What are you hoping and maybe even praying or maybe even taking your own action to put into effect for maybe your favorite football team in 2025, your favorite player? What are you hoping happens in 2025?
Dude, good question, actually. Good question.
Like something that we're gonna do different for football. Like what?
Well, I mean, look, I can't
That's a
make
resolution,
I
right?
can't make Brazil win games, but I might hope that they, they win. But you know what I mean? Like,
Okay. I think I can answer it.
you go.
I'm gonna go with a couple. I'll go with player, club, and then country. Is that okay?
oh, sure.
Go.
Off.
For player, as of right now, my favorite player is probably Yildiz. I want to see him get a little more on the score sheet.
Not
Maybe
Kalulu.
grow up, man. I want to see him get on the goal sheet a little more. Maybe a couple more assists. For team, make top 4, which we will.
A point
And
a
then
game.
Italy.
Not tying all your games, you won't.
38 points won't be enough.
No, we already got a couple wins, man. It's gonna be at least 40 something.
Oh my god.
For Italy, for qualifiers and stuff, get your shit together. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. That's mine.
Okay, fine. I'll go then. Sheesh, man. You guys are taking too long.
I was about to go.
Were you? My bad.
Go ahead.
Okay. My New Year's resolution is for Neymar to take over the world again, man.
Oh
Because-
my god.
Bro,
You're dreaming now.
I have
It's a
some
dream.
great quote for Neymar, but I'm not gonna bring it up today. I'll bring it up next week.
Okay.
Next
But,
year. Bring
uh,
up next year.
So write it down so you
He
don't
is
forget.
not gonna do anything, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, go.
Well, I think Neymar is gonna have a great 2025. My New Year's resolution is for him to prove everyone wrong again, which I think he will, because when he's healthy, he's different gravy. And the thing about there's downtime with Neymar right now because he's injured, but the TL still gets flooded with great Neymar propaganda. Like you're seeing the Salah Hazard debate. Now they're throwing Neymar in that debate, and Neymar just washing away with the victory in that debate. So, man, he's gonna have a great 2025. Man, he's gonna get healthy. He scored in a friendly actually yesterday, and and it's gonna be a great. He's playing Club World Cup soccer maybe if he's still on Al Hilal at the time. So
Ooh, true.
maybe I'll watch him play in East Rutherford at MetLife Stadium. That'd be awesome. I hope it happens. But actually, I don't know if Al Hilal's playing in New Jersey, so never mind. But I'll see what stadium they're playing.
Wherever
in.
they'll go, you go watch.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
You
traveling?
watched Neymar play though before.
yeah. I did. It was
I did too.
It was
against Chile.
November 2013, Rogers Center, Brazil versus Chile. It was a 3-1 victory.
was
yeah,
there.
Hulk scored, Rubinho scored, and
Robinho was the best player
it
though.
was just good vibes, man. I seen Nate
Hulk
with the
too?
mohawk, and man, it was so much fun. I
What
watched
year?
my
What
favorite
year
player.
again? What year?
2013.
Damn,
Time
bro.
ago. That was time ago.
Yeah, man.
It's almost 12 years ago.
Yeah, man. Brazil came to Toronto. It was crazy,
That's
man.
when he was making.
Against
his
Chile too. That was a
name.
good Chile team.
Yeah,
City,
man. Prime Chile. Yeah.
That was prime Chile.
Because they had Sanchez, Vargas,
Isla.
Vidal, Isla. I'm sure they had a couple more guys. I
It
just
meant
can't think of
everything
it.
to me. But that's my resolution for 2025. Seeing Neymar be great again.
You know what? Like you were saying, your TL is a lot of Neymar. I've been getting a lot of Neymar propaganda as well. A lot of like flashbacks, Neymar, and then he's come back to. But I think like, dude, this is crazy. It's been going crazy. But I guess I'll go. As a Barca fan, and again, you guys will be like, "What?"
No one's gonna say.
But my boy Ansu Fati. Man.
Oh, maybe,
Oh my
maybe,
God.
Maybe we will.
I told you guys
Maybe we
would. But supposedly throughout the break, he said that he asked the club and the coach if he could train at the Barca grounds while they're closed.
He's got nowhere else to train.
And they said
Oh.
no.
No, they said yeah.
They said, brother.
He asked while everyone's on break, can he train at the Barca club? And they said yes. So he's taking it serious, man. He really wants to
I
do
hope so.
something.
Bro.
Yeah, he needs a new
He's
club.
number 10. Number 10 at Barca. bro.
Relax, man.
He's gotta
I
train
don't see
so
your
he-
players doing that, so
He's
shut up.
got to get loaned out.
But no, I really hope Barca and Ansu Fati comes back, man. That's my boy, man. Not just because I have stock in him, bare stock.
You do have a lot of stock in him.
But dude, I want to imagine him and Lamine just cooking. We'll see.
Doesn't move me that much.
Moves me a lot, buddy. Moves me a lot. But yeah, that's what. I
Who's
got.
got one?
I got one. So, as a Napoli fan, my New Year's resolution's gonna be that. So far this season, it's been a good comeback from coming 10th last season, second place with Antonio Conte. The New Year's resolution is just to keep this up, win the league title, and just show why Conte is one of the best coaches in the world and why Napoli's gonna be back.
Blunt and straight to the point. I like it.
Screw Napoli.
Napoli are winning the league. You heard it here first. Napoli are winning Serie A in 2025. That's my New Year's
Yes, sir.
resolution.
Oh yeah.
Go.
That's not. I think for me, like, obviously, Dortmund, tough season. For us in 2025, we're finishing top 4. We're making it to the semifinals of the Champions League.
Ooh.
All right.
What about Club World Cup?
Club World Cup. I think we'll do damage in Club World Cup, man. We're gonna win the Club World Cup.
Oh,
And then I think-
win.
We're gonna win the Club World Cup. I'm gonna be there watching them against Fluminense.
You got the tickets?
Not yet, but I'm gonna buy them.
I'm down to go.
We can go together. We're gonna go watch that game, right? 2025. But I think like my personal like New Year's resolution as like a football fan, watcher, supporter myself, like some things I want to do differently. I gotta watch more football in 2025. I'm gonna watch more leagues. Like even if it's like a weird game, like I'm just gonna watch it. Like I'm gonna start watching some more Liga. I'm gonna start watching some more La Liga. I'm just gonna throw these games on, even if it means missing a bigger game. Like
Ooh.
if there's like a Liverpool versus Arsenal, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna go watch a Liga game. I'm gonna watch a La Liga game that maybe is gonna be a little bit more interesting. something a little bit different because I want to expand my football horizon, right?
Knowledge.
My knowledge, right? I want to start watching more teams, more players, getting some more young talent on the radar. I'm tired of watching some of these teams play. You know, I'll say it, dude. I'll say it. Bang average. I'm tired of watching United play. Like, you know, some of these Prem games, I'm bored. I'm bored sometimes of watching these Prem games play. Like West Ham versus an Everton. Like, I'm gonna go watch like a Strasbourg versus a Lyon. Right? Why not? I haven't been doing it before. Something I'm gonna be doing different in 2025. You're going to be hearing a lot more Liga takes from me in 2025. I'm going to do my best to watch more Liga in
Man's
2025.
gonna be our Liga correspondent now.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best to watch more Liga in
Bundesliga, League
2025.
One.
You know?
I mean, you basically just said you're going to watch less Prem based off that rationale.
Well, listen, I only got so much time, right? In my day, my week. I just need to reallocate some of my time, right?
You have to cut off one.
If I had to cut off one, right? I enjoy watching City out from time to time. I enjoy watching Barca play a good team. I'll watch La Liga. Bundesliga I'll watch. Prem I'll watch. I'm still going to watch Prem. Like, I'm still going to watch Liverpool. I love watching Liverpool. I'll still watch City. I'll still watch United because I do like watching United just to see what's going on so I can chirp in the chat or I can kind of... I feel like we're always watching United. We always want to see what happened to United, right?
Be watching.
That's a lot.
So we're going to see what happens to United next season. I don't know what's going on with them now with Amorim. But I think for me personally, I'm going to start reallocating some of my time, right? I'm not going to watch that, you know, Arsenal versus Brighton game. I'm going to go watch a Liga game instead, right? So I can, you know, expand my football horizons in 2025.
Wow. And yeah, thankfully you could watch it on FUBO.
Yeah.
Through our link.
Yeah.
So
Luckily enough, like, I'm not going to have to worry about signing up for any other pesky subscriptions. You know, I'm going to be able to use that same subscription I already have now and just continue watching.
Yeah, man.
Football.
Unreal, man.
FUBO 2025 will be there.
Yeah, I will be subscribed. And I hope you guys subscribe too, man. You know, another fantastic year of your support. Incredible. And I know there's so many of you guys that listen/watch to every single episode. Because, you know, we're at some events, like shout out FTF. And, you know, we have obviously random people that we don't know coming up saying, yo, like, I saw that pod. Like, that one take was trash. But you guys are listening. You're listening, which is fire. So, love seeing you guys come up and pay your respects in person. It's pretty dope.
Respects is kind of crazy.
It makes us smile. So, I know it makes me smile. I can't speak for everyone else, but it makes me smile. So, thanks, guys. I love shouting out the audio listeners too, because usually you guys stay till the end, right? So drop a comment. If you stayed to the end, drop a comment, because then I'm gonna know who's staying till the end. Yeah, I'm on you guys.
Fakest laugh.
Oh, man. The crazy laugh.
All right, man.
I'm on you guys, man. But yeah, another thing too, just to slide in here, guys, we've been slamming on PointsBet all season long. Literally all season long. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, you'll see that we post a parlay pretty much every weekend. Sometimes we hit it, sometimes we don't.
We've been hitting.
We've been hitting as of late, but we're having so much fun along the way. And guys, of course, if you want to play on PointsBet with us, you know, join the boys, tail our picks. We got a link in the description for that too. So tap in. It's all good time. Shout out the family at PointsBet, man. You know, they're always doing good things for the boys. So it's great, man. We're having so much fun. And it's going to be another great 2025 too, man. It's a great number year too. So it'll be fun. 2025. It's nice.
Yeah, it's very even, very round, rolls off the tongue well. And you know what's going to be rolling off the tongue for the last time? It's our last time rolling stuff off of our tongue in 2024 on the Footy Culture podcast. It's our last time waffling. It's my last time having, you know, good takes. It's Patty's last time
Having good takes
bad
because
takes.
you're the
Bad
waffler
takes.
around here. Don't start.
you know. So it's our last time waffling in 2024. It's been a great year.
I want to hear
Thankful
you. man.
to be here with my guys.
This is not my last of 2024. You'll see me.
Oh no.
I do have a quick announcement to make for those listening and watching. I will be stepping away from the podcast in 2024.
Gotcha.
I got you guys are stunned.
Gotcha.
Even you guys are
The
stunned.
listeners
Yeah.
are stunned too.
Boom.
It's just a publicity stunt. To be right now.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Love
see
you
ya,
guys,
folks.
man.
Later.
Hope you guys have a good New Year's and
New
ciao, ciao.
Year's.
New Year's.
Have a great New York. See you guys.
There, boys. Ciao, ciao.